Hello students, welcome to Target IES. In this video I am going to continue with module number 15 of CPM topic, and today we are going to study a fresh topic which is labor and safety. ठीक है? See, previously this topic was not that important, but for the past 4 or 5 years the questions are coming from this topic. Okay, that's why this topic is very important for your ESC examination in specialty. And what are the questions they are asking? The first type of question they are asking is about acts. What are the various acts which we have in construction industry for the safety purpose of the labor? Second thing, there are three important formulae. Problem भी आ रहा है. Okay, labor and safety, don't think it is a pure theory question. Okay, pure theory chapter. I will show you. There is a problems. These days they are asking problems like this. ESC 2019 question you can see. Direct problems पूछ रहे हैं. Okay, there are three important formulae and we will study these three important formulae and we will also solve 1-2 questions. See, before starting these topics, before directly jumping into this, there is mandatory introduction. You should know some basic introduction, right? वो भी देख लेंगे. After that, we will study what is the most important thing for our examination. Okay, why do we need safety in construction industry? See, construction industry safety is very important because 20% of all deaths, when you are taking all the industries, right, 20% of all deaths are happening only in construction industry. इतने लोग मारे जाते हैं. Why? Obviously common sense की बात है, because in construction industry we are dealing with heavy loads, and if heavy load falls on someone, obviously instant death हो जाएगा. And our laborers are like superheroes, construction laborers, because when at the construction of high rise building they are working at very high heights without proper safety equipment, especially in developing countries. Okay, मैं इंडिया नहीं कह रहा हूँ, all countries in the world who are developing, right, वहाँ पे safety measures थोड़े कम ही रहते हैं compared to developed countries. Okay, so that's why almost 20% of all deaths in all the industries compared will be only in this construction industry. That's why we have to concern about this safety in construction industry. And see the statistics. 11% of all occupation injuries are happening in construction industry. Okay, so comparatively it is less, but death rate is very high. क्यों? Because अगर construction industry में accident होता है तो there is a very high chance that our labor or whoever person is involved, right, he can die. Okay, there is a very high risk when it comes to labor safety in construction industry. And these accidents, right, these 20% are deaths, 11% occupational injuries, it is basically of two types. One is equipment failure. Second one is because of foolishness of the workers, or in simple language you can say workers unsafe act. अगर 10% of accidents are happening because of failure of equipment, 90% of the accidents are happening because of workers unsafe act. And workers unsafe act is very high in our country, क्योंकि आप देखते हो ना, अगर पुलिस है तो ही हेलमेट पहनते हैं, बिना पुलिस के तो कोई हेलमेट पहनता ही नहीं रोड पे. द सेम थिंग इज अप्लाइड इन our civil engineering also or construction industry also. Okay, if someone is supervising there, standing there supervising there, only then they will follow certain safety norms, or else they are ignoring it. That's why the most cases accidents are because of workers unsafe act only. Okay, now come to the different types of accidents. Why do we have so many accidents in construction industry? It might be because of failure in planning and organizing. Okay, see, if there is any defect in our technical planning, obviously because of that failure, of that defect, it might result in accidents. Okay, or if you are coming to organization, if you are giving your work to some incompetent contractor, उसका पास कोई experience नहीं था, उसका कोई अच्छा नाम नहीं था, then obviously there is a chance that certain structure which was under supervision of this contractor, it could fail and it can result in a huge mashup, right? I hope you are getting it, right? And then execution of work. Obviously, if the work is not properly executed, then it will result in lot of accidents. For example, constructional defects, use of unsuitable material. If you are using unsuitable material for construction, obviously there will be disaster occurring, right? So execution of work, defective processing of material. Now coming to equipment, obviously if your equipment is not working properly, or lack of safety equipment, or if you are using unsuitable equipment, or if there are any defects in the equipment which you are using, then obviously it will result in accidents. Moreover, there will be effect of workers behavior and management and conduct of work. See, workers behavior is very important, please do remember, because I have just told you, right, almost 80 to 90% of accidents in construction industry is because of workers not good acts. Okay, I hope things are clear, right? Now coming to what you can do to improve safety in construction industry. See, there are 3 to 4 methods. First one is organizational approach. So in organizational approach, the top people who are there, who are controlling this organization, right, they should be very strict, and they should give a clear cut guidelines, and these guidelines which are framed, right, they have to make sure that they are being followed by all the employees in that organization. Okay, so they should clearly set the guidelines for field procedures. At the same time, they should give incentives. Okay, if you are giving incentives, what will happen? Obviously it will promote goodness in the workers. Okay, they want to follow the safety norms because they are getting some incentives. Okay, and safety cost, company, whatever company we are dealing, right, so that company should allocate certain amount for this safety purpose. Okay, now comes the behavioral approach. I have just told you, right, behavioral approach is very important, give it 5 star. 80% of accidents are because of workers unsafe act, only 10% results from failure of equipment. Okay, so what top management has to do? They have to supervise properly, they should be strict regarding safety. Agar police wala strict hai, to obviously when people are coming on road, they will definitely wear helmet, right? Similarly, if the top management is very strict, the workers who are working, they will definitely wear helmet, they will take precautionary steps, they will wear proper footwear, shoes पहनेंगे, so obviously these safety jackets पहनेंगे, therefore they will be little bit safe. Okay, I hope things are clear, right? Now comes the physical approach. यार physical approach काफ़ी routine सा रहता है, you already know this. New workers should be given safety orientation. Okay, only approved equipment should be used, helmet, safety belts, gloves, goggles, hearing aids, ऐसे चीज़ हमें लेबर को देना चाहिए. Okay, safety program should be included in project planning, periodical checking of tools and equipment, periodical safety meeting. So these all things comes under physical approach. Now let us enter into important part. All this what I have thought, right, you can write on your own also. Now this part is something new which you have to learn. Now coming to the first formula of our labor and safety, that is injury frequency rate. See, injury frequency rate we are taking for 1 lakh hours, not 100 hours or 1000 hours, because see, we are talking about only severe injuries, the injuries which are causing disability. I hope you know what is disability, right? Loss of eyesight, okay, or cutting off your hand or leg, unable to stand, full paralysis or partial paralysis. So these type of things which are really serious for human body and which is causing disability in our body, right, such type of injuries only I am considering. अगर छोटा सा कट हो गया हाथ पे, like this, we are not interested in such small things. Okay, we are interested in disabling, causing injuries. Okay, that's why these are very rare, right? These are not happening every day, right? But this is the thing which you have to concern about. So obviously we are calculating it for 1 lakh of man hours. See, for example, let me give you what does 1 lakh of man hour will represent. Okay, let us say you have a construction firm with 10 workers. Okay, हर दिन कितना काम करेंगे? 10 worker, daily they will work 8 hours per day, so roughly 80 hours they are working in one day. In one day they are just working 80 hours. Okay, now you can relate, right? 1 lakh hours कितना ज़्यादा है compared to 80 hours? So roughly they are like 1250 days. Okay, so if these 10 workers are working 1250 days, then they will be working for 1 lakh hours. Okay, so how many people got disabled if they are working this many days, 1250 days, roughly like 3.5 years? That will be called as injury frequency rate. Okay, इतना रेट से ही होता है ना, that's why we are taking 1 lakh man hours. So what is the formula? Injury frequency rate, number of disabled injuries into 1 lakh divided by total number of man hours worked. Number of disabling injuries into 1 lakh divided by total number of man hours worked. And this man hours worked, right, it will not account the time which is lost because of injury. Okay, if someone is injured, right, उसे रेस्ट लेना पड़ेगा, तो उसका टाइम इस टाइम में कैलकुलेट नहीं करेंगे. दैट इज कॉमन सेंस की बात. ओके, यू नीड नॉट रिमेंबर इट सेपरेटली. नाउ कम्स द इंजुरी सिविरिटी रेट. ओके, इंजुरी हैपेंड. ओके, नाउ कम्स द injury severity rate. How serious my injury is. Okay, it is number of days of lost time due to injuries for 1000 man hours worked. Okay, because of the injury some of the time is lost, right, of that person, of that construction firm, right. So the number of days this construction firm is lost into 1000 divided by number of man hours worked, that will be my injury severity rate. It is number of days of lost time due to injury for 1000 man hours worked. Now comes the injury index. If you are just multiplying about two index, right, injury frequency rate into injury severity rate by 1000, you will be getting your injury index. Okay, what is injury index? Just multiply injury frequency rate, which is number of disability causing accidents divided by total number of man working hours into 1 lakh. And this was number of days, injury severity rate, it was number of days lost divided by total number of man hours worked into 1000. So if you are multiplying both and dividing by 1000, you will be getting your injury index. Okay, now let us see some acts and then we will solve some problems. Okay, so what are the various acts we have so that the rights of our labor is safeguarded? Okay, so rights of laborers is safeguarded so that they won't be exploited. So what are the various things we have? The first act we can say is 1936 Act, in which payments of wages was regulated. Okay, so minimum wages act also came in 1948. 1948 is very important when it comes to industries. एक आया था minimum wage act and दूसरा आया था factories act. Very important, remember, give it 5 star. Factories Act and Minimum Wage Act both came in 1948. See, this Factory Act is something which has given safety priority to the labor. Okay, first time safety के बारे में labor related to the labor is talked in this act, which is Factories Act 1948. Okay, now what is this Wages Act? ये जो Minimum Wage Act था ना, what is it? It is related to the payment, pay promptly on monthly basis. Okay, it makes sure that the labor is being paid every month promptly without any delay. And if you are removing any labor, right, if you are, let us say you removed some labor after 15 days, okay, so within 2 days you have to settle down your account. Okay, if you are removing some worker on 15th of March, by 17th of March all his payment should be settled down, or else he can file a case on you. That is about Wages Act. Now comes the proper working conditions. We have Factories Act, so that a proper working conditions is ensured for our laborers, and this also came in 1948. Very frequently asked question, give it 5 star. Okay, so this act, Factories Act, deals about health, safety, welfare, working hours, annual leave, accidents, and everything related to laborers. Okay, so this act also says if a labor is working overtime, okay, let us say his time was 9 to 5. If he is working overtime, then he has to be paid twice of his ordinary rates. Okay, so if 9 to 5 he was paying 50 rupees per hour, now he has to pay, if he is working after 5 to 6, he has to be paid at 100 rupees per hour. Okay, and another thing is Women Mazdoor, not Omi Mazdoor, it is Women Mazdoor. Women Mazdoor can work only from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Keeping women safety in view, Women Mazdoor generally has to work from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. only. But यहाँ पे ना 6 से 7 p.m. छोड़ दीजिए. If you have any experience in construction industry, 5 बजे से ही शुरू हो जाते हैं. Especially women मजदूर तो 4:30 से शुरू हो जाते हैं. No one works after 5 or 6 p.m. It is highly impractical. But this ensures that women mazdoor can work from only 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. If someone is forcing them to work after 7 p.m., they will case against you. Now comes the social security. See, for social security of labor, some acts are there like Labor Welfare Fund Act 1965, Workmen's Compensation Act 1923, Trade Union Act 1926. Now let us see some of the questions which was asked in ESE. On an average, contractor has 100 workers. How many workers he has? Workers is equals to 100. with 50 hours working per week. Okay, so this each worker has how many working hours? 50 working hours per week. Okay, so hours 50. Project lasted for 35 weeks. Okay, what is the time duration? Time duration is 35 weeks. So how many number of hours the workers worked? That will be 100 workers, and each worker worked 50 hours per week, and this work continued for 35 weeks. Okay, this is total number of man worked hours. So during a period of 14 disabilities occurred, what is the injury frequency rate? So injury frequency rate, what is the formula? What is the formula? Number of disabilities occurred, which is 14 into 1 lakh. 1 lakh you can write it as 10 to the power of 5, right? Divided by number of hours worked. That will be 100 into 50 into 35. 150 ye chale gaya. So you are getting 14,000 divided by 5 into 35. So you will be getting somewhere around 8. Okay, so what is injury frequency rate? Your injury frequency rate is 8. Okay, so whatever I have taught you, right, more than enough. कुछ और पढ़ने की जरूरत बिल्कुल नहीं है. Only remember this legislation. Give it 5 star. Legislation. So whatever acts I have given, right, very important. It can be asked in paper 1 also and paper 2 also. So please study it. And then measurement of safety. Measurement of safety. And whatever I have taught in this first 2 pages, right, just ignore. I have just taught you to build the concept. इससे ज़्यादा क्वेश्चन तो इसमें से आएगा नहीं है. इफ सम क्वेश्चन कम्स, आई एम प्रेटी मच श्योर यू विल बी एबल टू आंसर इट बेस्ड ऑन योर कॉन्सेप्ट. ओके, सो प्रॉब्लम्स आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. डू प्रैक्टिस इट once. Make a short notes, write down this formulae and make a short notes of this legislation. Have a nice day. In next module, I am going to start engineering equipment. It will also go very fast. Okay, have a nice day. See you in next module.